You might have often heard people saying, if Allah has already written my destiny, then how am I responsible for my sins? Isn't Allah the one to blame? For example, someone says, if Allah already wrote in my destiny that I will steal, then when I steal, isn't it Allah's responsibility? If Allah wrote that I will be poor, then that's why I'm poor. But my brothers and sisters, this thinking is completely wrong. Let's make it simple and easy to understand. Yes, it's true. Allah has already written our destiny. Everything we do is written. But here's the key point. Allah is the knower of the unseen, the one who knows the future. When Allah created us, He already knew exactly what we were going to do in our life. So, what He wrote in our destiny is not something He forced us to do. Instead, Allah wrote down what we ourselves were going to choose. Let's understand this with an example. Imagine you're walking on the road, and you come to a crossroads with 4 different paths. You have the freedom to choose. You decide to take path number 3 and continue walking. Now listen carefully. Allah didn't write in your destiny that you must take path 3, and so you took it. Allah already knew, long before you were even born, that when you reach this crossroad, you will choose path 3. So, He wrote that in your destiny. In short, Allah writes what you are going to do, not the other way around. Another misunderstanding people often have is, everything happens by Allah's will. That's not correct. The truth is, whatever we do happens with Allah's permission, not His will. Think about it. Do you really believe it's Allah's will for someone to commit rape, to murder, or to oppress others? Of course not. It happens only because Allah has given humans the free will and the permission to act. But those who misuse this free will face severe punishment in the hereafter. For example, you can drink alcohol if you want. Allah won't suddenly paralyze your hand the moment you touch the bottle. But if you drink it, you will have to face the consequences in the hereafter, burning in the fire of hell. So yes, Allah gave us free will. We can choose good or evil. But Allah's will is that we follow the straight path, obey Him, and follow His Prophet, Muhammad, peace be upon him. And remember, there's also a hadith where the Prophet said that dua can change destiny. But even this is written in our destiny. For example, Allah has already written, this person will make dua, and because of his dua, we will change his destiny. So, my brothers and sisters, understand 2 things clearly. First, Allah has written in your destiny not what He forced you to do, but what you yourself were going to choose, because He already knows the future. Second, Allah has given you free will. Whatever you do happens with His permission, not His will. If you choose good deeds, He will fulfill His promise and reward you with paradise. If you choose sins, then there is a painful punishment waiting in the hereafter. May Allah give me and you the ability to do righteous deeds. Ameen.